Hey everybody, Brandon with Step Rock Media. Haven't been here a minute, but I'm back again with a new video. So if you missed me, I missed you too. So I was just watching the most recent trailer from Disney, The Little Mermaid live action. And I have a graphical reaction to the whole thing from a video editing and graphical standpoint to say that, boy, this film is dark. It is so dim. It is so dark. I grabbed a few screen captures here off of the YouTube, and obviously this is just a screen cap. It's not the full resolution of whatever they would have on film at the end. But some of these I liked these renderings of these turtles and this moving through this coral reef looked really pretty. It was reminding me a lot of Finding Nemo. But unlike Finding Nemo, this is just there's no exposure here. It's very underexposed. Speaking of exposure, we're also not exposing the mermaid to the camera either. We're playing a little game of hide the mermaid. The entire mermaid trailer. I don't know. Is she supposed to be a surprise that there's a mermaid in The Little Mermaid? Because you don't even get a look at her till the last couple frames of the film. It's just glimpse, 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 glimpse. It wouldn't matter if they had shown her anyway because it's so darn dim. It just annoyed me the heck out of me. I felt like I was watching the new Dune film, which I enjoyed, but also would complain it was so underexposed. They did all that work on the sandworm, for example, and then you could barely see it by the time they revealed it. For funsies here, I went into Photoshop and I added some adjustments. I added a hue saturation to brighten it up and a levels adjustment just to pick up that brightness levels. Let's take a look and see what we get with that. And here's this first shot I got under the sea. Off again, that's what you had from the screen capture. And there it is with a little brightness added to it and that saturation. I especially love this with the turtles. They're so pretty. Boy, drop a light down there under the sea, guys. We got all these lovely rays of light and things. I'm sure we could tweak it a little bit, but at least a little bit more of a color pop. Not to pop the whole thing so far as Finding Nemo, but definitely give it a little bit more vibrancy. Coral reefs are so pretty, and we're losing so much of it with the dim exposure, as you can see here. I'll do a couple more. We got our mermaid. That does not... Obviously, being off the internet, you get all these horrible blocky pixels there. We're losing some resolution, but I'm sure you get the idea. This one, you're supposed to have this nice contrast of this dark tunnel and her looking up. It's kind of an iconic scene from the cartoon. But yeah, brighten it up a little bit more. Keep that contrast going on, that dark and light contrast. I didn't tweak these per frame, as you can tell. I just dropped on one filter across the whole thing. And finally, we have our mermaid here. You wouldn't even know it, but there was this ship's wheel in the background here. I couldn't even see it in the first place. She looks like she's in sort of a hazy light. Like, hey, where's the mermaid? Oh, look. I don't know. They're playing this hide the mermaid game through the whole thing, but we have to hide the sea turtles too. So it's going to be under the sea. It's supposed to be kind of fun. We're supposed to have fun with it. You're doing a live action remake of a beloved cartoon. We can kind of lean into a little bit more of those cartoon colors. Don't go full CG. I know they're trying to go a little bit more realistic, but I think they may have gone a little bit too realistic. If you were really underwater, do you want to be at the murkiest part of King Triton's land? Brighten it up, Disney. As long as we're going to CG the heck out of it, you have total control over the lights. Let's make it a little bit more bright. Let's make it just a little bit more fun. Hey, that's my opinion. Do you think that this movie is a little bit underexposed and looks better with some lights on, or do you think that that more realistic color tone is the way to go? So as far as a graphical standpoint, what do you think here? I like the renderings. It looks really, really nice. It's not too cartoonish. It's just this side of reality. Still, I don't think you're gonna 3D render this whole environment and get something that looks real, 100% real. So as long as we're gonna CG it, let's have some fun with it. That's my opinion. Your results may vary. Let me know what you think down below. And I hope everybody out there has a really great day. Thank you for stopping by. Bye now.